So this is a problem where we're going to be performing the Spearman's rank correlation test. It's a statistical test that we use to determine how strong correlation between two sets of data is. So at the beginning of the problem, they tell us the station, which is basically where they're planting their research, and they give us a number of stonefly nymphs at each station and the corresponding concentration of calcium carbonate. So what we're going to do with these numbers is that we're going to plot them on a scatter plot, see if there's any type of correlation, and that's the reason why we're doing this test. But we determine that we're going to do a test after we look at the correlation. So once we plot them, we see that there's somewhat of a loose negative correlation between the two sets of data. So now that we kind of see it visually, we can test it statistically with numbers. So now we're going to look at our table of values, and with Spearman's rank correlation, what we do is we assign ranks to each of the data values. So we go down the list, and the greatest would be the number of samples. So the greatest value on the number of stonefly nymphs, we're going to give it a number 12. So the first value would be 12, and then we basically just go down the list according to how large the numbers are. So we'll have 11 here, 10, 5, 9, 8, 7, 5, 2, 5, 3, and 1. So there's something actually special about this set of data values. We notice that what's circled is 7. So all these values are identical. So what we do when we have this is that we will rank in order. So in this case, it would be 6, 7, and 8, and then we would add them together and then find the mean of those values and then assign it to all these. So after doing that math, we figure out that it's 5. So we'll assign 5 to each one. But the numbers that were lost within the calculation, we do not use it for the rest of the values. So we're going to do the same thing for Ry. I've labeled it Rx and Ry because the number of stonefly nymphs is X and the concentration of calcium carbonate is Y. So the ranking of X and the ranking of Y. So these are things that we need in order to perform the test. So now we're going to